Right now at 5, suspect at large, the latest in the hunt for the man accused in a Holman robbery.
And let's stuff the bus. We're live in Onalaska and at the Southside Walmart as donations continue to flow in.
Watching WKBT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown.
New details emerge in the incident that closed Goose Island last night.
Police say it was tied to a Holman robbery. News 8 Now's Brooklyn Hine joins us with more information. Brooklyn.
Police are still searching for William Brink of Melrose, the man suspected of robbing a BP gas station on Holman Drive. After the suspected robbery, police chased Brink but then called it off due to safety concerns. Police later found him at Goose Island Campground where he fled into the water. A local fisherman claims he saw Brink last night.
So I could just tell from his body language that he was not really all there. He was shirtless.
After searching with drones, police have yet to locate Brink. If you have any information on his location, contact the Holman Police Department.
Brooklyn Hine in the newsroom tonight. Thank you, Brooklyn. Repeated child abuse and neglect. Those are the allegations filed today against a West Salem couple. Kevin and Shayna Arndt are charged with multiple felonies after a 10-year-old in their care was hospitalized last month. Doctors say the child was strangled, and the 10-year-old girl told authorities it was because she failed to do chores. The Arndts have 2 other adopted children, and the complaint accuses Kevin of abusing all 3. Investigators say Shayna was present during many instances but did nothing. The complaint also reveals Child Protective Services has gotten 13 reports about the family since 2021. Kevin appears in a 2017 News 8 report on foster care. Back then, he says they got involved because of the growing need.
But it's something you're not prepared for, especially when you know all of the abuse and things that could happen.
The children are in protective custody. Court proceedings reveal Kevin has posted a $5,000 cash bond. Shayna is already free on a signature bond. Neither can have any contact with children. News 8 Now crews are at Walmart locations today collecting school supplies for students in need. News 8 Now's Grace Monk is live at one of the locations tonight. How's it going, Grace?
Things are going great out here. We've been out here since 8 a.m. at the Walmart in Onalaska collecting school supplies, and these carts behind me are just a little taste of everything we have going on. I'm joined here by Jenny Meldy from the YMCA. So Jenny, can you talk to me a little bit about why we're collecting school supplies today?
Right, we're collecting school supplies to give kids a really great start to their school year. Next week, August 16th, we'll be doing a free distribution to school supplies for anyone in need from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. at the YMCA in La Crosse.
What communities does this benefit?
Yeah, all the communities, anyone from La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, outlying communities. We work together with even some of our rural communities to get backpacks and school supplies in the hands of kids.
That's amazing. What does an event like this mean to the Y?
Yeah, you know, we're all about the community. We're all about what can we do to work together. And I think partnerships, Salvation Army, the WKBT, this has just been a great partnership to collect supplies. And the generosity of our community is just fabulous.
What kind of supplies are we looking for today?
Yeah, you know, we're still in need of backpacks, pencils, pens, markers, crayons, calculators, paper, notebooks, all of those kind of things. We're also collecting personal hygiene items, ready to get kids ready for school.
And are these items designed based on back-to-school shopping lists?
Oh, yes. We spend a lot of time looking at different lists and what are those high-demand items that the teachers are looking for in their classrooms. Oh, I forgot, highlighters. Dry erase markers, anything, we will take the donations.
Great, thank you so much. We will be out here today until 6 accepting donations, so you're welcome to come drop them off. We're also at the Walmart in La Crosse, and that's actually where Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart is right now, so we're gonna go ahead and send it over to him.
Yeah, we definitely have it going on here too, and it's actually, for me, I mean, coming from me, it's actually bearable out here with the shade and actually the breeze too, so definitely come on out. Got plenty of action going on here too. So overall, that's what we're looking at, and definitely as school gets closer, come down here and donate all the supplies that you definitely could use too as we start getting definitely closer, obviously, to school year now going on. It's still feeling like August out there as we look at conditions right now. Yes, we did have some heat and seas that got up there. We had cloud cover in the morning, but temperatures did get back up into the upper 80s to low 90s. Now, if you combine that with the heat and sea, we actually were close to about the low hundreds in some areas. But overall, it has a nice breeze, so it's kept it somewhat bearable out there, and that's the good news. For your Irish Festival folks, it's going to be a warm, muggy night, and that also goes for anyone going to the Ashley for Arts, and also for Eau Claire. You can see heat and seas don't get back down to below 90, probably about 10. Now, we do have storms on the way, too, so later on the next hit, we'll actually break down the storms for your Saturday, whether it's going to impact your plans, and when we'll see a little bit of cooler air. So that's what's coming up next, you guys.
Okay, thank you, Greg. And the Lake Hallie Police Department is mourning the loss of their first K-9 officer. Keita was surrounded by her handler, Sergeant Dan Sokup, and his family. She served on the department for over 10 years and is responsible for over 375 arrests. She retired from active duty in January.
Oh, Greg had just been mentioning festival season for this weekend with those conditions. Well, Irish Fest is back in La Crosse. This year's fest is officially underway. Opening ceremonies kicked things off over at the Fest grounds in the afternoon. The three-day festival features Irish food, vendors, activities for kids, and of course lots of music, including tonight's headliner Gaelic Storm. They'll be taking the stage at 9:15.
Our size festival, we've got one of the best lineups you can have. Tomorrow we got the High Kings and Storyboard, and we got a Catholic Mass at 10 o'clock on Sunday, followed by the Glencastle Irish Dancers, and then our scattering to wrap up the weekend. So something for everybody.
You can get tickets online or over at the Fest grounds.
Kids spent the morning reading to a therapy dog in Onalaska. The library hosted a special Read to Rover event with the Coulee Region Humane Society. The 30-minute program included story time and activities for all ages. It helps kids practice reading in a relaxed setting with furry friends.
Kiddos are getting the chance to read to them, a variety of books, to play with the musicality of language, to feel empowered as they hear their own voice, to build their phonemic awareness and their fluency. So they're doing all of that in relationship with these wonderful dogs who are helping them to feel safe and responded to.
The next Read to Rover event is Monday at the Bangor Library at 10:15.
After weeks of training camp, the Packers are just over 24 hours away from facing new competition.
News 8 Now's Kate Overton breaks down what to watch for in the preseason opener. Kate.
Yeah, that's right, guys. NFL football is officially being played, and the Packers will make their preseason debut tomorrow night as they'll host the New York Jets. Again, it's only preseason, so you can't make too many assumptions about the team, but earlier in the week, Coach Matt LaFleur did say he plans on getting the starters some meaningful reps, and on top of that, quarterback Jordan Love said he wants to play in the preseason to help get a jump to start the year. It most likely will only be a few plays, maybe 1 or 2 drives, but we'll find more out during the game tomorrow. Packers hosting the Jets again at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. You can watch it on the NFL Network or on ABC.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Still to come tonight, fires spreading rapidly in California. Their path and how much has already been scorched.
Plus, more changes to retirement savings accounts, the new assets available to investors.
Get an 11% rebate on everything in Menards. Update your living spaces with new flooring. Mohawk laminate floors are durable, waterproof, and easy to install. Inspirations laminate flooring is $199 per square foot after rebate. Mastercraft makes great doors inside and out. Choose from our in-stock selection or design your door your way in-store and on Menards.com. Get this pre-hung interior door for $89.99 after 11% rebate.
I'm a martial artist, a skydiver, a pilot, and all of them require your feet to work. Get up in the morning, and it felt like I was standing on marbles on my heel. When I went into the Good Feet store, the fitting was personalized. It was all about me. You put in the arch supports, and your day becomes better, and the sun shines, the unicorns run by, and, it's a good life. I'm Randy, and that's my Good Feet story.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
I have type 2 diabetes, but I manage it well. It's a little pill with a big story to tell. I take once daily, Jardiance, at each day start. As time went on, one, it was easy to see. I'm lowering my A1C.
And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardiance can lower the risk of cardiovascular death too.
Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine, which can be fatal. Stop Jardiance and call your doctor right away if you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, trouble breathing, or increased ketones. Jardiance may cause dehydration that can suddenly worsen kidney function and make you feel dizzy, lightheaded, or weak upon standing. Genital yeast infections in men and women, urinary tract infections, low blood sugar, or a rare life-threatening bacterial infection between and around the anus and genitals can occur. Call your doctor right away if you have fever or feel weak or tired and pain, tenderness, swelling, or redness in the genital area. Don't use if allergic to Jardiance. Stop use if you have a serious allergic reaction. Call your doctor if you have rash, swelling, difficulty breathing, or swallowing. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have new pain or tenderness, sores, ulcers, or infection in your legs or feet.
Jardiance is really swell, the little pill with a big story to tell.
Developing now a fast-moving wildfire in California. The blaze, dubbed the Canyon Fire, sparked near the border of Los Angeles County. Mandatory evacuation orders and warnings were issued in LA and Ventura counties. The fire burning almost 5,000 acres and with no containment.
Have all the animals in the car, important documents, and we're ready if we got to go.
Scary, that's for sure, you know, but I'm going to try to stay as long as I can to protect my home.
Temperatures in the area were expected to hit 100 degrees today.
Well, a focus on global peace efforts at the White House today. President Trump discussing ceasefires for wars in Europe and the Middle East. Erica Brown has more from the White House.
The leaders of Azerbaijan and Armenia signed a U.S.-brokered peace agreement to end decades of fighting between the two countries.
As president, my highest aspiration is to bring peace and stability to the world.
The framework includes exclusive U.S. development rights of a critical transit corridor through the South Caucasus Mountains, called the Trump Route for International Peace and Prosperity.
A great honor for me. I didn't ask for this, but we anticipate significant infrastructure development by American companies. They're very anxious to go in, which will economically benefit all three of our nations.
This agreement comes as the White House continues to face challenges brokering crucial peace deals in other parts of the world.
President Putin, I believe, wants to see peace, and Zelensky wants to see peace.
President Trump says he's working with Russia and Ukraine to try to bring about an end to the war in Europe.
I'll be meeting very shortly with President Putin.
The U.S. has also been pushing for a peace deal between Israel and Hamas. Israel recently announced plans for a full military occupation of Gaza City, despite global backlash and protests from some Israelis. Erica Brown, CBS News, the White House.
President Trump wants to chart a new path for Americans on the road to retirement. He signed an executive order allowing workers to invest 401k savings in higher risk assets like private equity and crypto.
This would be a rule that would have to develop over time. There's no law that prevents this right now, but right now what happens in the Labor Department is they say whoever is the plan sponsor has to put assets inside of the plan that are in the best interest of the participants.
The order would offer more choices, but those assets tend to be volatile and hard to get rid of.
We will have more news ahead.
But first,
although much needed rain is going to be coming, it's going to impact your outdoor activities for Saturday. So we'll plan out the storms and see if they'll last all the way through Sunday. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Call to donate today.
Right now, U.S. Cellular makes it easy to switch and to get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in.
No trade-in? But we're willing to trade in our teeth.
Nope, you don't have to trade your teeth in or an old phone.
I like that.
Yeah, if your parents get an amazing deal.
I just lost this one.
Yeah, you get to leave your tooth under your pillow.
For me, it's tooth fairy time.
Get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. U.S. Cellular.
built for us.
The Throwdown. Rhyme and Rage.
Ho-Chunk Gaming, Black River Falls. Hip-hop meets hard rock. With Beastie Boys tribute, Rhymin' and Stealin'. Plus, Renegades of Rage, Rage Against the Machine tribute. They'll face off in the Ultimate Throwdown, Friday, October 10th. Tickets start at $35 with $15 rewards play for each ticket sold. Must be 21 or over to attend. Only at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Black River Falls.
We see you out there making the most of every moment.
Happy birthday, buddy.
One big, bright idea at a time. At Blaine's, we're glad to be part of it by offering best-in-class products and solutions at unbeatable farm and fleet prices. Like these Clorox wipes, $4.99 for rewards members. 1-pound bags of Dots pretzels, $5.99. And select name brand tires, rewards members can buy 3, get 1 free, and get an extra $20 instant savings. Find value on the things you value.
Okay. Hey, we're here at the, once again, the packed bus here with the Cooley Bank that's sponsoring the main thing. And this is Jody Ehrenberger, right?
Yes.
All right, got that German name right, too.
Yes.
So, really, it's been a huge deal. Now, over the years, obviously, it's more electronic stuff, but do we still need as much as we used to, maybe like 10 years ago with all the supplies that we have now?
You still have to have a backpack to carry your Chromebook home in and hold your pencils and all the good stuff. So yes, we're in our final hour of the push to stuff the bus. And we've really been doing a great job, but we're excited to push this through to the final hour and really make an impact for our community.
Yeah, it's surprising. We're already to the school year already. It's mid-August, and although it doesn't quite feel like, obviously, school year yet, but definitely is coming out. So
yep, it doesn't feel like it yet, but we're there.
We're there. So definitely come on down. We got backpacks here. We need everything here. What's the most I would say, the most useful thing or most needed thing right now?
So I'm hearing we need tissues, Clorox wipes, and we can always use more pencils and backpacks and tissues. So anything you can drop off is going to be put to use.
Perfect, yeah. I remember those days with my boys, and I just love that I don't have to do that anymore because it was fun, too.
The smell of pencils.
All that fun shopping, too.
Yes.
So definitely come on down here and do it in the last hour that we have, too. But now for the weather-wise, it's actually not too bad compared to what we could be dealing with, especially if you're in the shade and that wind. That's kept the temperatures down. Now, going forward, we do need rain. It has been a dry stretch since the end of July. So as we go look at overnight lows, it's going to be a muggy night for any outdoor activities. It should be fine. It should be dry all the way till we get to about maybe 3 to 4 in the morning. But definitely look at these lows, barely getting below 80. So that'll be the big story going forward. Now, tomorrow, temperature-wise, it's going to be cooler. How much cooler depends on cloud cover. Humidity levels will still be there, so we'll have to just see how things play out. But overall, that's going to be the bigger story. Now, as we go forward, severe threat tonight. There's storms coming through northern Minnesota. They will die down and probably fall apart, but we do have Rusk County and Eau Claire. As a line begins to approach, we might have some thunderstorms get close to being severe there. Now, as we go through Saturday, it's a little bit of a different story. The severe threat now puts redevelopment kind of on the east side of our area, east and south of I-90. That's where the threat is, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. If you do have plans, definitely keep your app handy. Keep the radar on there as you're outdoors to see when storms will come through. The severe risk is damaging winds as what you'd expect this time of year. Now, if we kind of time out the activity tonight, as I mentioned, that line over north of Minneapolis is not going to really do much until it gets late in the night, and then it might approach areas of Eau Claire and Rusk County. But as right now, I think everything will probably stay dry. A few showers for western areas, but don't expect any severe until after sunrise. And then as we go throughout the rest of Saturday, it gets really busy. That line dives southeastward, so gusty, damaging winds possible, 7 to 8. It will fall apart. It'll be slow to reach I-90 and then become more west-east oriented before we have another push from the west in Iowa coming across the area that'll come probably through in noon to the late afternoon hour in basically south of I-90. Now, this time frame continues with showers and thunderstorms, but as you know, areas north of I-90 may start to dry out a little bit towards the late afternoon and especially the evening. So for the Ashley for Arts, you might have actually more drier conditions going into the evening. Further south, the wet conditions will persist probably to about 4 to 5, and then we'll start seeing a little bit of a break. Now, this all could change, but definitely be prepared for showers and thunderstorms to come through, and some could be severe. Further south to go a little bit later in the day, too. As you look at that, We still have opportunities for more coming Saturday night and Sunday. Right now, it looks to stay just south of the area, but there is a risk for more thunderstorms coming through the area. This is rain amounts, and we do need the rain. We're about an inch behind. Some areas further south could get quite a bit rainfall, so we'll have to keep an eye on that, including flash flooding potential for a couple counties down there if all the storms come together for all the way through Monday morning. If it stays south, we may not see as much too. So as we go to Sunday, and obviously cooler conditions, and then as for the 8-day forecast, these nice conditions then will return for at least the start of next week. Thunderstorms come back into play as we go to the later half of the week. So please come down here for the next hour. It is bearable. It's actually not too bad considering I don't like heat down here. But the good news is for all the festivals right now, it's going to be staying dry, and the storms will be coming in. So stay tuned for storms for Saturday.
All right, we sure will. Thank you, Greg. Still to come, the Minnesota Man's huge rock and roll tribute. We'll show you more after the break.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
If you have aging or cracked sewer lines that need to be replaced, choose Maxwell White. We make sewer replacements a stress-free process and make sure your lines are good to go for many years to come. For a limited time only, we're offering financing with 0% interest for 48 months. So call today.
At River Valley Remodelers, we're putting on our biggest community event yet. Bring your family and friends down to our new building on August 16th. We're having our Built by Our Community event. Food, fun, bounce houses, lots of giveaways, and live music from West Salem's very own One Accord. Just another way for us to bring the community together. River Valley Remodelers, improve your home, build our community.
Jolivet Family Farms. There's no substitute for homegrown freshness. Jolivet's homegrown triple sweet corn is picked fresh daily. Join us Sundays 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. for our roasted sweet corn and charcoal brats. Jolivet's also features homegrown carrots, sweet onions, peppers, beets, cabbage, dill, tomatoes, cucumbers, blueberries, and so much more. Find distinctive crafts and decor. Take home some cookies, breads, bars, or pies from our homemade bakery. Buy fresh, buy local. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Earn a 30-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $60 this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's a 30-cent fuel saver for every $60 you spend Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And get great savings on red seedless grapes, just $1.99 a pound. 8-ounce New York strips, just $7.99. And Lay's kettle cooked or rolled gold, just $1.99 when you buy 3. Save in-store and online Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
Stubborn clog that just won't give? With our drain cleaning services, we can remove those stubborn blockages without jeopardizing the integrity of your pipes. For a limited time, we're offering financing options with no interest if paid in full within 18 months. So call today.
A Minnesota man transformed his backyard into a tribute to rock and roll.
He sure did. Eric Lund used to be a rocker back in the day, so he wanted to pay tribute to legends like Jimmy Page. Lund built a larger-than-life Les Paul guitar in his yard. This concrete guitar, 22 feet wide and 72 feet long, and it is so visible the guitar can be seen on Zillow.
That is quite a passion project right there.
Yeah, to say the least. That's a lot of concrete.
And I wonder if he was a famous musician. I'm gonna have to look up Lund because that does look like it would be pricey.
He sounds like he could be a front man for a rock band. Eric Lund.
We'll get back to you on that. All right, Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
Save the date for Coon Valley Heritage Day, a fun-filled time to celebrate and preserve Coon Valley history. There will be a softball tournament, tractor ride, market, car show, music, food trucks, and fireworks. That's Saturday, August 23rd in Coon Valley.
Get an 11% rebate on everything for your vehicle now at Menards. Good maintenance equals longer vehicle life, and Menards carries automotive products from trusted brands to help keep your vehicle on the road. Maximize the life of your engine with Valvoline Advanced Full Synthetic Motor Oil. It helps maintain fuel efficiency and provides advanced protection from wear, friction, heat, and deposits. Get a 5-quart jug for only $21.99 after 11% rebate at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
There's never been a better time to enjoy quality Smith Brothers sofa sectionals and chairs than right now during the annual Smith Brothers sale at Drury's in Fountain. You'll save on the latest sofa styles, stunning casual sectionals, and cozy chairs and recliners, even luxurious leather designs. Smith Brothers, made in America by skilled craftsmen dedicated to putting quality first. Plus, there's even special 24-month financing on all Smith Brothers furniture. Smith Brothers furniture at the best prices of the year, now at Drury's in Fountain.
Attention. If you suffer from consistent pain in your joints caused by arthritis, overuse, or injury, you may be a candidate for a revolutionary therapy that could revitalize damaged tissue. This approach can provide long-lasting relief from pain in your knees, shoulders, hips, and other joints with no surgery, no drugs, and no downtime. To find out if you're a viable candidate, you may request a free consultation from QC Kinetics by calling 715-469-6907. Instead of masking the symptoms, it goes to the root of the problem to resolve it at its source. Already used by thousands of satisfied patients nationwide, this joint pain therapy is available right now to the public, but only for qualified candidates. Again, to find out if you're a viable candidate for this therapy, you may request a free consultation by calling QC Kinetics at 715-469-6907. Again, that's 715-469-6907.
Save the date for Coon Valley Heritage Day, a fun-filled time to celebrate and preserve Coon Valley history. There will be a softball tournament, tractor ride, market, car show, music, food trucks, and fireworks. That's Saturday, August 23rd in Coon Valley.
Yeah, we're going to have severe storms possible tomorrow. Definitely going to be wet, so definitely have your app handy. The good news is we need this rain, but it will impact activities. Probably not as much as Sunday. We're going to actually have more seasonal conditions. That's the good news for the start of next week. So please come down here, stuff the bus. We're running out of time, but definitely do it for a good cause, you guys.
That's right. We've got about 30 more minutes till this ends.
That's right.
Yep. Well, thanks for joining us tonight at 5. We'll see you right back here at 6.